You know, my role as an advocate in my child's life, it really began very simply with me just showing up with the kids in the morning. I was able to go into the school, go into the lunchroom with the kids and sit down with them. And I'll never forget, I had this young boy come up to me one time, but he brought over a book and he just stuck it in my face and said, "Hey, can you read this?" And I sat there and read it, and by the time we got to the end of the book and I looked up and there was like 15 kids standing around. That turned into just this daily routine of coming in the morning, sitting with the kids and reading the book. And that eventually turned into me volunteering in other capacities and eventually becoming the chairman of the school advisory committee at the school.
Parents coming together, building a summit, that's what I'm celebrating. Because normally we don't come together. We're all for just ourselves and our children. But this summit, this day, this movement shows the solidarity between the parents and how to collectively come together and make our education for our children a better education.
The powers that be, the systems, are kind of set up to divide parents, which prevents us from being able to really be actively involved in writing policy when they want to keep us caught up in the fight of charter, voucher versus public. And equity in education and quality education is not just about public education in the cities. It also includes children that are in charters. And we're fighting each other, and we could be fighting systems.
We have to be organized, from our homes to our book bags, to how we move in our communities.
I always did organizing work. It just wasn't, I didn't know that's what it was called. You know, I was just bringing people out, bringing parents out to events. I've always been a very involved parent.
Bueno, primero que nada, yo estuve participando en el 2003 cuando el distrito escolar cerró 19 escuelas en Filadelfia. Entonces, no teníamos los padres latinos suficiente información y nos enteramos ya del cierre de las escuelas en una época muy tarde. Entonces, por la noche prendimos velas, todos los padres nos tomamos de las manos, los niños participaron, hicimos una conferencia de prensa porque no queríamos que cerrara nuestra escuela. Se me hace imposible que hablen de nosotros sin estar nosotros presentes.
You see these games played in Black and brown communities as if we're not sophisticated enough to do the math to figure out what's happening.
Every couple of years, somebody new from the district comes in. There's a new superintendent or there's a new principal. And the reality is the one consistent thing is the community. It's our children who are there. Some of our parent leaders at the school were students at the school themselves, and now their children are students there.
The action is have a team of parents to be able to come together to fight against issues, or even if it's not an issue, to be able to support the school in new initiatives. The best way to do it is to be unified, and you know that comes with having a strong parent-based organization at your school.
Parents forgot that they do have a voice, and they have definitely forgot how strong their voices can be.
Since I've been at Steele School, we've done a lot to increase parent engagement over the past 3 or 4 years.
Not only can we win this, we are winning it.
And so even through this process of Steele being introduced to what's called the Turnaround Network, we were able to win some influential spots in the process. So parents have been included in the principal application process, in the interview process. Parents were able to sit in on the teacher selection process. It does my heart good to know that we were able to accomplish those things and we were able to kind of move the needle in terms of the school district willingness to partner with or listen to parents.
So like by bringing parents together, organizing parents, letting them know the power and the knowledge that they have also can start the healing process.
Parents organizing parents is the way a grassroots organization develops and is really the definition of community.
Parents have to learn how to be able to speak to each other and not just do the backyard conversations in the schoolyard, but actually organizing in the schoolyard to be able to build outside of that and build inside of that community.
And the quietest parent will become the giant inside the room when they feel as though that they have a voice. I'm not alone. I'm not the only parent. I'm not crazy. We're all crazy together, right? Because we're crazy for our children. We're crazy for justice. We're crazy for love in our communities. We're crazy for our children to be viewed as powerful and know that they have a place in the future of our communities.
Esa es la importancia de unirnos, de trabajar en conjunto todos, porque nos damos cuenta que todos tenemos las mismas necesidades, pero cuando trabajamos juntos unimos fuerzas y nuestra voz es más poderosa.
Hold on to your power, reclaim your school, reclaim your space, and know that you choose what you want in your school.